You have all these ideas, all these plans that you want to do in life, yet you've done nothing with them and you still struggle to take action. I'm not going to lie, that's me. I'm guilty of this, and I think a lot of us are guilty of this as well. This is something that I've struggled with for a lot of my life, to be honest, and something that I still struggle with to this day. So, how do we overcome this? The thing which has helped me to take action and what will help you as well is identifying what is holding you back and stopping you from taking action. Before starting YouTube, I had a massive fear and care for what people thought about me. And that was a massive roadblock which stopped me from making videos, which is what I wanted to do and what I'm doing now, obviously. This fear that I had didn't fix itself. I had to identify it as an issue to where I could improve on it. And now I'm at a point where I can say I have improved a lot in that aspect, and I do not care about what people think as much as I used to. If I'm to be honest, I don't think that care is completely gone. Like, it's still slightly there if I'm just being completely honest. However, it's at a point now where it's no longer restricting me from doing what I want to do. And that care for what other people think doesn't hold me back anymore. As I'm growing in my faith, I'm starting to care a lot more about what God thinks of me rather than man. And as 1 Thessalonians 2:4 says, we are not trying to please people, but God, who tests our heart. And to be honest, that's a main focus of mine, to please God by serving him and serving others, not impressing or pleasing others. And look, I'm still guilty of not taking action a lot of the time. I mean, as we sit right now, I have over 100 video ideas which I've written down, yet I've only posted 2 in 2 months. Just deep it, 100 video ideas. That means that if I were to post every single week, I'd have enough content to cover me for 2 whole years. To be honest, the start of 2025 has been really busy for me, and I'm learning a lot about time management and prioritization. However, that's not a valid enough excuse because I know I still do have time to create content and to sit down, script, edit, and film a video. Life does get in the way, life does get busy. However, I know that I'm holding myself back because I'm not making proper use of my time and taking action where I should be. So going back to the drawing board, I've again had to reflect on my thoughts and I guess analyze my psychology to really understand what is holding me back from doing more than I am right now. And at the moment, I think those things are self-doubt, so not believing in myself enough, analysis paralysis, so just having an abundance of choice, so many options to where it's leading me to be indecisive and not take action. Thinking that I'll run out of ideas. I already have 100 video ideas, so I don't know why I think that, but it's something that I tell myself. Waiting for the perfect time or opportunity. Most of the time that's not the case. You can just do it now. Sometimes it is good to wait for a good opportunity, but for the most part, I can just do it now. And also laziness / dopamine farming. I think those kind of interlink with the previous 3, but yeah. So that sounds like a lot of issues, a lot of problems, but now that I've identified those things, I'm able to work on those things and improve at those things. Now, I know a lot of you will be in similar situations. This is just human nature when it comes to it, really. So let's work at these problems together and try to fix these things. It's not going to be a one and done, but rather it's going to be a lifelong process which we're going to have to do over and over and over again. I think there will always be things in the way which are stopping us and preventing us from doing the things that we really want to achieve. For you, it might be a fear of failure, a fear of rejection. Again, self-doubt, having too many goals, or perhaps not having any clear purpose or direction to what you want to do and why you want to do it. So if you're struggling with taking action, again, what you need to do is reflect, analyze, and identify what is holding you back. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and something is better than nothing. As Ecclesiastes 11:4 says, whoever watches the wind will not plant, whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. And in verse 6 it goes on to say, sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will equally do well. So let's stop watching the wind blow and let's take action. God bless. I mean, as 1 Thessalonians 2:4 says, we are not trying to please God. We are trying to please God. It's not going to be a one and done. It's not a quick fix, but rather this is a process which... Process?